What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Philadelphia Flyers, and here are the draft lottery results. Our own pick was pushed back to 14th. Fucking fantastic. And then we got Buffalo's pick, which turned out to be 4th overall. So we could move up. We'll have to see what's available. But yeah, not the greatest lottery results here. But we'll have to see how the draft is, just to kind of determine. We still have some other picks and things like that. I don't know if we want to push back picks anymore. We could still push back a couple picks into next year. Okay, damn it. Ovechkin did retire. I kind of wanted him to stick around, but he did retire. Okay, so fucking goddamn it. Ovechkin retires. No goalies retired. Damn it. I really didn't want Ovechkin to retire, but he did. So deal with it. Okay, here's all the retirements. Burns, Simmons. So this year probably won't be the super strong draft. Next year, it looks like it'll probably have some big players in it. If Parise, Ovechkin, Burns, retiring, Yandel, you know. That's usually how I think it goes. I don't think it matters too much this year who retires. So we'll have to see. We'll check out the draft. It might matter, but I think it goes an extra year. So whoever retires this year, next year they'll be made up for it in the draft. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, there's most of the skaters. How about any goaltenders? Come on. Okay, Fleury, Quick. Oh my goodness. So maybe not this year will be a strong one draft, but next year sure as fuck will be. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the goaltender situation is like. I'd like to get at least one here. And we know some of them are going to be elite. We just need to see where they're going to be projected to be, because that will also have a lot to do with perhaps how good they'll be. So let's see here. We're going to enter the draft and see if we want to move up. Minnesota's got the 1st overall pick here. So we'll have to see where we want to move up. Okay, we have no one. Ooh, there's literally no goalies in the top 10. What? What? They were elites. What the? Okay, here's the first goalie. Let's go first slash. What the fuck? Okay, these goalies are probably not going to be that strong. I mean, they're going to be elite, but not that strong. I mean, they're pretty much guaranteed to be elite, but they might be Reds, you know? So that's not great. Okay, so. Alright, we can move back our 14th pick, probably, because these guys are pretty much all going to go before him, so that's good news. 4th overall pick. We might be able to move up and get someone. I don't know. This is weird. Power forward. I don't really want. He's going to be elite. We know that. But I don't really want a power forward. I'm sure he's 17. But we already have. No, we have a power forward in freaking Nakamura. Yeah, I'd rather. Oof. I don't even know. There's a couple. Okay, red bottom 6. That should. That should be an elite. Not a great. Ooh. Because this is red top 9. These. Well, one of these guys should for sure be elite. I'm thinking, this is weird. So this guy's obviously going to be elite, but not great. This is a weird draft, man. It's not looking super strong. Definitely not looking. I could probably move back my 4th. I'm actually considering moving because there's a lot of defensemen. We don't need fucking defensemen. I can move back my 4th overall, which I'm going to do. I'm actually going to move back my 4th overall. I don't want any of these defensemen. No, I'm going to move back. I'm going to for once, I'm going to trade back. I could trade back somewhere into the top 10 for whoever wants it. There's a few snipers here. I'll pick up any one of these guys besides a two-way defender, but I'll pick up any one of those guys in here. Yeah. Okay, so that's not great, but I'm going to move back here. If I still want a pick up here, but I don't really necessarily want any of those guys. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, let's see. Because we got Veleno. We got that. We might need another good winger. Let me see here. Let me just kind of. I might need a right winger here. A nice little right winger. Because if we're going to have Konechny, hopefully Veleno jumps up to the 2nd line. I'm not too sure if he will anymore. But we're hoping that's a thing. And Roth, he's what? Lefty, right? So we could play left side if he needs to, or right side. Come on, click on him. Yeah, he's a lefty. Alright, so we could do either way. Papagayo looking like he might be capped out now. Tuck is nothing. Yeah, right winger we might want to pick up. Just for like a 2nd line right winger. Because we could have, you know, Enroth to be a 1st or 2nd line left winger. We need wingers, actually, in general. Yeah, we're going to need some wingers. We got Gaucher sure as another center. So, yeah, we don't need centers so much as we need wingers. Of course, we could always play centers on the wing, so it's not terrible. But as this guy's a lefty and a playmaker, I'd probably rather have him in the center. Yeah, Veleno. It depends. It depends on who gets there. I don't know. Veleno looking like he might not get there anymore. In which case, maybe we want to wait for Gaucher. This is weird. Again, Veleno can be a guy who plays wing, but again, he's a lefty. I need a righty. Yeah, Papa Guy is the only right. Okay, so let's see. Is there any of those snipers or anything? I want to find like a right wing sniper, see where he's gonna go, or a right-handed sniper. Jesus, this is a weird draft. There's no goalies up here, so I will probably pick one of them, but I don't know. You know, it's kind of weird. Klimchuk, are you lefty or righty? Klimchuk is a lefty. Pierce, left winger. No, he's a lefty as well. It's Kronwall. They're all okay. Kronwall, I don't know nothing about him. Nicholas Kronwall, nice. The sniper. Okay, yeah, I want to move back somewhere into the top 10 here. Wow, this is weird. I don't know, this guy might not even turn out to be anything good because he's got a yellow AHL bottom 6. Like, he could be freaking terrible. Like, this is weird. This is really weird. Yeah, I'm not even... Oof. Like, I'm almost to the point where I'm not even comfortable taking any of these guys. Like, I can have a lefty on the right wing side. That's no big deal. Klimchuk might be... But, Jesus. Yeah, I want to trade back into the top 6 in some way for sure, because none of this is looking good. So, the top 10, I mean. So, who wants to give me a pick in the top 10 somewhere? I don't need it to be super high, but... Okay, no, Detroit doesn't... They want to hold on to it. Let's see, Boston. Would you want to give that up? No. These guys, I think they're mistaken about holding on to these picks. I really do. I don't think it's a good idea to hold on to these picks whatsoever. Okay, well, the Sharks can. Now, I could get some extra stuff for this. But how much is the question? How much more is my pick worth than theirs? I'm not feeling that top 5, man. I'm really not. I'm going to move back. I'm really not feeling that top 5. We have all the defensemen we need and more. Oh, they don't want it? Damn. I was hoping they'd want that, but how much more value could I squeeze out of it? Not too much. I would love to get a first. There's no way I get a first from next year unless I throw in like a second as well. Yeah, that's so much. I could throw in one of the later firsts, but not really. I'll throw in our second, and I'll hold on to the other second because I might want to use that second. Let's see if that'll work. I highly doubt it. Doesn't meet the trade block needs. I'm moving back, but moving way up for next year, getting a first. Okay, let's see. What else can I throw in here? Fours. I'll throw in the fours since this is actually not looking like a strong draft whatsoever. I'll throw in stuff until they accept this because I want to. Yeah, I don't want these. It's quite close to fair value. Okay. Well, how close is close, sir? I'll keep that 4 in there. Throw in a bit of something from next year, like say a 5. That should do it. A 5 in there should definitely do it. What? A bit odd. What the fuck? You're just like, quite close to fair value, and then you're like, nah. Okay, well, I would happily give up 2 4s, but not from this year total. I'll just do another. I'll do the 4 from next year. Quite now, it's saying the same bullcrap. Okay. Well, if it's quite close, I might have to give the 2 4s from this year, which again wouldn't be terrible by the looks of it. This draft looks fucking shitty, so I'm gonna do it. What the hell? If I have to, if I can't make this go through with a 7, it's not worth it. Cause yeah, I'm giving up a bit for it. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's fine. Yeah, I moved back my pick. I'm getting a first from next year for some garbage from this year. We still have a second, so it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm not comfortable picking in there at all whatsoever, man. All right, I'm gonna start simming here just to see what's here. Okay, so yeah, defenseman goes first. He's elite. I bet the power forward's going. Yep, power forward. He's elite too, so that's good. And now, will it drop off or will it stay? Oh, okay, yeah. Green top 4s aren't bad for D, but they're certainly not elites. Okay, green top 4. Another green top 4. Who's in that top 5? A fucking green top 6. I'm glad I moved. I might want to even move back further here. Oh, okay, then fucking elite. Oh, what the hell? They must have low trade value, though. Okay, yeah. Elite sniper and Pierce. Number 7. Elite two-way forward. Okay, so we can get a sniper. I might just want to see who it picks for me. Or I might just want to pick someone. Weird as hell. Weird as hell, this draft. Huh. Klimchuk, I think I should just pick, because he's going to be elite. I know he's going to be elite. I unfortunately don't know anything about Cronwall, or I would pick him. If I knew he was going to be elite, I would freaking pick the guy in a heartbeat because he's a righty. But I don't know if he's going to be elite. This guy, I know is going to be elite. And although he's a lefty, he is a right winger. I don't want the defenseman. That's why I'm hesitating off letting the computer pick. I just do not want the defenseman. Yeah, I don't know. Something about that. I don't know. I'm just going to pick Klimchuk. This might be wrong, but I'm more comfortable picking a guy I know who's going to be elite than the other two guys. So, yeah, who's next? Okay, that guy turned out to be a green top 6. And then that other sniper dropped back to the 10 slot at least. So, let's see. Was I right? Yes, I was right. Thank God. Okay, yeah. So, he turned out to be a green top 9, which is not what we want. We got an elite sniper instead. All right, let's check him out. Let's check out Klimchuk. I'm not feeling this draft though. It looks like a really weird draft. I could even trade some more stuff away. But let's see here. I still want to pick up a goalie. Yeah, 60 overall, 18. So his value's quite low. So he's going to take a while to develop, and his value's pretty low. So he might not ever turn out to be anything, but we'll have him in the bank basically as growing. So we have him at least. Weird. Yeah, we're really weird. I'm glad I moved away. And I got another first from next year. Sure, I traded away some garbage from this year, but I have a feeling that we might have made the right choice here. I could probably move back this 14th as well, and I can still get that goalie. Since he's listed to be first/second round, let's count. Let's do the count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's at least up to 20, right? So I could probably move back to the 20 slot and get this guy. All these guys are going to be top 6s and shit. I could probably move back to about the 20 slot and still get this guy. He's only got some league interest, too. But we know he's going to be a elite, but I'm thinking his overall is not going to be too high. He is, you know, yeah, he's 17. Oh, yeah, his overall is not going to be that high at all. I do want to get him, but I'm not getting him for no top freaking pick. So I think I can move back to the 20 slot here. I'm going to sim up and just make sure he doesn't go, and then probably trade my pick here. This is weird draft. Another green top 9. A green bottom 6. Holy shit. And then a top 4 guy. Yeah, I'm trading this. All right. Let's see. I want to trade back to at least the 20 slot. Maybe be able to pick up. So Ottawa. Oh, we have the. Ooh, could I get him at the? Ooh, could I get him at the 22nd? That's a big risk. And I could trade this away. That's a huge risk to try to get him at the 22. Because if you look at the scouting here, let's see. I might be able to, actually. Hold on, let me do it again. So, all right, we're on the 14th. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's one discrepancy. They can pick above. The computers are known to do that. And it depends on the value of him. So 22 is a huge risk to wait on that guy. It really is a huge risk. But there is another guy in here. There's another guy. But again, he's not great either. Like, he has high league interest, sure, but again, either of these guys could also be red elites with how they are. We know they're going to be elite, but they could be red. So, oof. Weird. Really weird. And then, where's the other? There was another goalie. Is he fucking drop? Like, he's in the second round, like that Lee's guy. But we know he's going to be elite, but he's in the second round. Holy fuck. Do we have a high second round pick that I could just snag that guy up? Because I want to. I'll probably get 2 goalies here. We don't have a super high. No, we don't have a. Oh, it's 8th. That's a risk to try to wait on that. Minnesota. Wait a sec. Isn't Minnesota right here where we're looking to trade to? No, they weren't. It's Ottawa. It's Ottawa. I don't think they'll have anything. Okay, fuck. Okay, in that case, for the second round guy, I'll just see if I could get him. I don't want to make any trade. I might make a trade. We'll see when I get there. But for 14th, I know I'm gonna call a timeout so I don't fuck up anything. I'm gonna call a timeout here. I want to trade this. It's a risk to wait till the 22nd. It's a huge risk. I do want to get at least one goalie, but it's a huge risk to wait till the 22nd for that one guy. He could be moved here. They want to give up the 20th. That's a much safer bet to go for the 20th. But the thing is, I want other stuff for it, you know? For this 14th, I don't just want to get, like, move back and then get some other picks from them. They're not going to be as good. I want to pick from a team that's not going to be great next year. Like, you know, let's see what Minnesota's looking like. Could I give them this pick for, like, a pick from next year? How are they going to look? How are these guys looking? Parise retired, so he's done. So we know about that. They just got to... Oh, yeah, they still have Voracek. No good centers. Granlund. Okay, Voracek's their only really good player. They only have one good defenseman. They could be pretty bad still next year. And their Dubnyk retired too, so how's their goalie situation? It's trash, right? Yeah, their goalie situation's trash. I think it would be safe to get a pick from theirs from next year. Give them this 14th. I don't think it's going to be too much. And wait for the 22nd and hope we get that guy. It's a huge fucking risk, but I'd honestly be willing to try it. Again, we can always trade for the guy with picks and stuff like that. Like, if he does go before that, it's a huge risk. But I don't think there's a world where we don't get at least one of these elite goalies, and they're not going to be that good. But yeah, I honestly... there's just something about... I don't know. I'm not feeling this draft, man. We already got a decent sniper. I'm not feeling this 14th pick. The value on it's good. Yeah, the value on it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. And we're not going to get a player with that amount of value at this point. So, let's get something else. Like their first from next year. That's close value, but I actually think they outrank us. It's actually super close. Can I go? If I can go straight up for this, that'd be huge, but I know I can't. Holy fuck, I could? Oh my god. I fucking fleeced these guys. I gave them a 14th pick for a pick of theirs that definitely should be higher than 14th. Yeah, okay. That's incredible. A straight up for that. I could have a weird season and be good for no reason next year, but I highly doubt it. Like I said, I highly doubt it. The guy they just picked up isn't even NHL ready. They have Voracek, sure, but that's all. That's all they have is Voracek. Yeah, that's really all they have is Voracek. Yeah, Voracek. They got this Earl guy. He's not going to be NHL ready. He won't even be good when he is. They still got this Foot guy who's nothing. Neither. Yeah, they have two right. Yeah, no, they're not good. They're not going to be a good team. They have no forward core here. Look at their fucking forward core. Just sort by overalls on their forward core. They have like no first line. We should be solid to wait for that. They might even want to trade away Voracek at some point. We'll see. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so it's a freaking huge risk. Now, I could always move up. I could have just traded that off to get something and then move up to... Alright, we're going to keep simming here. This is a huge risk to do, but these goalies are, like I said, are not going to be hugely good. Some weird-ass potentials dropping right now. Come on. Oh, here's the promised land. Oh, God, here's the promised land. Fuck, yes, it actually worked, so we can get him. There's some weird-ass shit going. We know the guy's going to be elite. We obviously know he's not going to be great, but we're still getting an elite goalie here. All right, so yeah, I'm going to pick this guy up. I'm just going to pick him up. I can't believe he freaking went to the... Again, he could be red. I'm almost tempted to get this guy because highly good, but stand up. And for some... I don't know. I feel feeling about that guy, he's going to be red. Well, either of these guys could be red, but... He's 17, so at least we have a lot more time with him. This guy's only 18. It looks like he could be a little bit higher overall, but I don't know. It's stand-up. Sometimes stand-ups can be weird. I'm gonna go with my gut and pick this guy. Yep, yellow elite. Okay, good. Whew. All right, so we got the yellow elite. Let's see how good he is. I don't think he's gonna be good, but yeah, it's an elite, and we didn't have to. We got it. The 22nd pick wasn't much value. We might have even increased the value of the pick by just picking this guy. Let's see. Yeah, 60. Oh, 60. Yeah, he's gonna take a while to develop for sure. 61 to 7. That's not horrible. His value is weird, but it's not horrible. Not a horrible start for him at 17. Yeah, he's definitely going to take a while to develop. Good news is we could put him in the AHL immediately, right? Yeah, we could put him in the AHL immediately, so that's always a good thing. Just have him play backup or something like that. because we won't need Hogberg anymore. So yeah, we could probably boost that guy up pretty quickly. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see what that other guy turns out to be. Alright. He probably will go... It's red top 6 here in the first round. This is an insanely weird draft. Hasn't even gone yet. We can get the other guy. We can fucking just get all these goalies. And just throw all the darts at the board. We have a 28th pick here. We could legit get all these goalies if we want to. Holy crap. Okay, I will. Like I said, there's really no good players I want here. Throw out defensemen, some two-way forwards. This guy's guaranteed top 6. We don't need top 6s, man. We got top 6s. What we need is to settle in our first and second line. There's no guarantee these guys get there. What we need is to figure out possible goalies. Fuck it. If they're handing me these guys are all elites. So sure, this guy might be red, but he's an elite nonetheless. It's going to be more value than any of these other guys. So I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Yeah, red elite. I had a feeling one of them might be red, but this guy was red. Let's see how good he is. Okay. Now the problem is if those both guys can play AHL immediately, so one of them would have to sit. So you could say that might be the problem, but I cannot sign one of them, let him just grow. Like at the 61, I might just not sign him for the first year, let him grow on his own. Yeah, because this guy's 66, less value, but 66 at 18, red. And if he's going to be listed as other goalie, playing him in a backup role would be run roll above where he is. Could spark him as that red elite. You know what I mean? It could do it. And this guy would grow without being signed, I believe. He should grow without being signed. It's a big risk, of course, but yeah. That's still... Let's compare... Do I have another... Compared to that pick that we had? Those from next year. That's going to be good. Look, if you look at Philly, that should be a close enough comparison to what we would have had picked this year. Look at that draft pick compared to their values. I think we increased. Maybe you'll get in spot on, but McEachern definitely increased. Okay, so got a couple goalies right there. Not the greatest, but hey, we could always use them for trading. If they ain't looking like they're panning out, but we at least got a couple goalies. All right, so let's go. Let's just sim to the next round. I want to see about that other goalie. I might, if we can move up and get him, because we have the 8th in the second round, and this guy's listed to go somewhere in the second round. We don't know where, but if he's going to be elite, it might be pretty quick, so we could maybe want to move up. That's what we might want to do. Just get 3 goalies, like hedge our bets, just throw everything at the board. But the problem is, then we run into the problem, especially if this guy, that's only going to be a starter. I know that, yeah. This Lee's guy again, but yeah. See, then we run into the problem of they can all play in the AHL immediately, which we don't want that. We can only really get away with doing one or the other thing. So yeah, in that case, I would pick someone else here. I would just wait till my thing and just pick someone. Like just pick this guy, like a top 6 sniper, Morgan Voros. I would even move up a bit for him. Yeah, just to make sure I get. I mean, he's not great. I don't even have to move up, to be honest, but he looks good. Let's see. Let's just sim a few here. Top 6 guy. Green bottom 6. Oh my goodness. Red top 6. Ooh, we're getting close here. I really want to move up for the guy, but I could still get away with it. We don't have any other picks, so we'd have to move up with stuff later. I want that Voros guy, though. It's going to be so close. Okay, there went the goalie, so we couldn't have got him if we stayed there anyway, Lees. Frickin' A. Let's check out Detroit. I just want to see where he's at. Lees, man. Lees. Detroit. Weird, man. Weird, but yeah. Watch, this guy's like crazy good for no reason. That'd be hilarious. I doubt it, but yeah. Come on now. Where are you at? 58 at 18, yeah. He's got similar value to the other. Yeah, it actually might have been better to pick this guy instead of the red, but really low overall. So he's taking a shit ton of time to develop. He's lower overall than the guy we got and 1 year older, so yeah, I'm still happy with it. Ugh. But now here's a trick. Is Voros going to go right here, or can we get him? It all depends on Boston. All depends on Boston, man. I want him. I don't want anyone else besides him, pretty much. Yeah, I want this guy. Well, if they want to give it up, I could probably just trade for it and throw in a 7 to really be sure. They don't want to give it up. Fuck it then. Yeah, they don't want to give it up. Come on, please don't pick them. A fucking course! Of course! Ah, how good is he? Alright, at least I can see how good. Fucking A, I knew it. I had a goddamn feeling I was going to get screwed like that. God damn it. How good is he, though? Before I even trade for him. Nah, he's not even worth it. No, he's not even worth it, to be honest. Yeah, screw it. He's not even really worth it. Taking a while to develop anyway. I might just let the computer decide on this second here. And do we have any? I think we have other seconds that I could probably, or I could just move them both. Since I couldn't get, no, we don't have any other seconds. This is the last one. Oh yeah, because we traded one of the seconds. That's right. I can move this second, but, or I could just pick with it. What's here? Let me check what's here again. This is a weird draft, man. Like, it's really, yeah, this is fucking nothing here. Like, I could pick up yet another goalie. I could pick up this guy who at least can play in the freaking juniors. We know he's going to be a starter, but again, man, it's rare he's going to jump out and be anything good. Yeah, we know he's going to be a starter, but we don't know how good he's going to be. 17, not going to look like a high, no, not going to be high overall whatsoever. So, we don't even know any of these guys are going to be top 6 or anything like that. I'd probably just move this pick, to be honest. I'll just try to move this pick for something else. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now, to move this pick. Because it looks like it should have decent value. Like, I might even be able to move it for another first from next year. It's close. I can do it with a first and get like a second. Like, do this and something this and try to get another first to next year. Something like that. We could have yet another strong draft year. But, yeah, I'm going to do that. Because next year should have a pretty good draft. Let's find people who want to give up their picks, but who have not great value. Maybe teams. But you know what? Actually, we could just get any pick at this. Oh, excuse me, at this point. Anaheim's. We got it. Okay, yeah. It really doesn't matter because it's basically still better than what we have. We won't really be able to get a pick from a team who looks like they're going to be bad. But the weird thing is, let's see. Anaheim, they could actually maybe be falling off at this point. I'll have to check about Perry and Getzlaf and that kind of stuff. Oh, they still got Fowler. They got this Larson guy. They got Charlie Coyle. They actually might fall off. By the looks of it. Yeah. They actually might fall off. So that could turn into a really good pick. They have a great defensive core, don't get me wrong. And I think they still got Gibson. He's really good. But other than that, like, they have no offense, man. That's a wild card. That's a wild card pick right there. That could be a good pick, could be a bad pick. So we'll have to see what happens there. Okay, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move some things there. Move up here. No, not offer. I keep wanting to sim, but it always happens because I'm so used to it being on make pick. All right, now we'll sim to user pick, but I'm pretty sure we don't have anything else. Yeah, so that was a weird draft, to say the least. We got a couple goalies in there, but I don't think those are going to be the goalies that come out and be anything. But we can try them, basically. We could try them. So, now I'm not too sure. This could be a good experiment, too, leaving that 61 who could play AHL. Just if I leave him unsigned, will he still grow? And then we're going to try to make that red elite grow in there. Or we could just have a really, really shitty goaltender duo. Put the 66 and the 61 in there. And do that. So you guys can let me know what you want me to do with that. We could have a really terrible goaltending duo at that point. But just prepare for the future. Maybe boost them up. So we got Klimchuk, a sniper, and then 2 goalies. McEachern and Julkinen. So, yeah. Those goalies, they could turn out to be worth their weight in gold, basically. We could have had some steals that they could break out, stuff like that. Depending on how, the goalie situation here in the NHL is, those guys could actually just break out and be tremendous. We'll have to see. Vancouver won the Stanley Cup. Good for you. All right, so that takes care of the draft. Now we're gonna move to the re-sign phase here, and yeah, get our guys signed. But what a weird draft! That was definitely an interesting draft. That's really all I can say about that. That's just interesting. Interesting draft. So let's go to contracts here. That's just weird. Just weird draft. Is this the year where we have to sign big guys? I don't think so. No, not yet. Next year. But, oh, yeah, we have Ghost Despair to sign. Now, Ghost Despair maybe line up with Sanheim, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years for Ghost. Take him up till he's 33. He'd probably want a bit more than that. No, he wants only 3 years. 4 years, he wants a bit more money. I might actually just give him 3 years to save money. Yeah. And we could get a couple guys going on, like, 2-year deals. There's a few guys for... yeah, that 3-year does not make sense. Unless guys are going to want 2-year deals next year. Provorov could want to... That's a really weird thing. Well, you only want 3 years, Ghost Despair. Takes up to 32. Could give you another short-term contract after that. It makes sense for you, and it makes sense for us to save money. So, yeah. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's see here. Alright. Doing all the math. See what I can get this guy for. Yeah, pretty good deal. Like 6.7 I can get him for. So that's actually really good. Ghost Despair for 6.7 mil at what he is. Come on now. That's huge. That's huge, man. I could bump it up. You know what? I could bump him up to line him up with Sand. I'm only spend a little bit extra. Take him up till he's 33. Then after that, you can do a 2-year deal. Play him 1 year, trade him another year if you want. Or play him out. That's tough. 6.7 is a great deal. All right, what's the other price? How much would it be to move him up an extra year? 6.85. I would do it. Fuck it. I would do it. Fuck yeah. 6.85. It's not much. It's less than I thought it would be. Yeah, let's give him the extra. I feel better lining him up with Sanheim. I really do. Because it's just lining up contracts is a lot better than having staggered contracts sometimes. Because if you end up signing him and then all of a sudden next year you run into trouble, I don't want that to happen. So we'll get Ghost Despair. It's only, 0.150, only 100,000 or so more. What the fuck, Alzner? Alzner's an 87. Huh? Dude's a top 6 the whole... What the fuck? I wish I would have signed that guy to multi-years now. I could just trade him for... What the fuck? Okay. I've never seen that happen. Dude was just chilling at 83, playing top 6 for us, and then jumps back up to 87. Okay. Well, learn new stuff every day. I need a guy top 6. I don't need that guy. So, Seth Jones we want back. I'm not going to give him any super long. He wants that 3-year. I might want to give him that 4-year as well. Take it up till he's 31. Yeah, I want to give Seth Jones a 4-year. I want to line up all those D-men. And, oh my god, this is such a sexy deal for him, too. This will be an insanely good deal for this guy. Yeah, oh my god. Really good deal. Right there, I can get him for 4 years, which is insanely good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning to use this guy for a while. He's a solid top 4 guy. Our defensive core is pretty set, so yeah, we're going to get him. Alzner we'll probably just release because that's weird. That's just really weird. I can't afford him. Papagayev is looking pretty capped out. Yep, looking like Papagayev's kind of capped out. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to give you just some spot filler contracts, I guess. Maybe a 2-year. Yeah, because I might want to, just give you a 2-year probably. It'll actually save me money too. And I don't think you'll be being replaced on this. Well, you can play third line even if it comes down to it. How good are you? Or we could just trade you immediately. Either way, not that great defensively. Because, yeah, we might have... well, at least Veleno's coming. Well, we'll still need a winger, if anything. We have Tuck and everything, but Tuck, 1 year. Yeah, maybe we'll just give him 1 year. Yeah, I'll just give him 1 year just to be safe here. I don't want to overdo it. 3.4. Yeah, unfortunate that this guy's not going to get too good. But, hey, what can you do? I tried. All right, Alzner. Yeah, we're just going to hold off on that. Lawton, I say yes. He's really good defensively. Just 1 year, though. We got to keep him. Yeah, I got to keep him short here for the depth for sure. And we get him for just over 3s flat. So I can get him for right there. Yep. Not bad. Not a bad third line contract. Miller, he might start declining. Yeah, oh, actually, he's already listed to be 70. He is definitely going to decline. I can find some. While his defensive stats are incredible, those are going to drop off. He's going to drop off. I can get someone better. He's not too happy either, so let him go. And probably just be letting Alzner go as well, or I could just sign him and trade him. It's so weird. Like, how's our defense looking? What do we have? We had Yeah, Pro Robin. Yeah, Osner can't play top 4 anywhere. We don't need him to play top 4. We had him as a top 6. It was freaking weird. Sundqvist might make the jump up to top. He's probably going to make the jump up to top 6. Yeah, he should. He just, all right, he was not listed as depth at the deadline. I know that, so he must have just got listed. He could still jump and be listed as top 6. That's what I'm hoping. He should, because he's freaking good. And then in that case, we still are going to need to trade someone eventually. All right, Green, I think it's time to just let Green go. He's not going anywhere. He's fine for like the freaking... He's good for the AHL and all, but I don't know. I could just hold on to him for the AHL, and that's about it. Franzen, we picked up in a deal. Don't need him. Got to free up some space here. I could hold on to him for AHL. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's just... I'll give him another 1-year deal. I'll just use him as an AHLer, to be honest. Screw it. It doesn't really have... I needed to trade him a lot sooner than now, and I'm just might as well keep using him since he's always had a good plus minus and stuff like that. So I get these couple guys to 1-year deals. This guy, I could probably pick up someone better. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have to at least pick up 2 guys because Siegenthaler. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can release this guy. Yep, I can release him. Yeah, you might lose morale. That's okay. All right, goalie-wise, Hogberg, I'm going to release. I don't need him anymore. We need him for 1 year. I don't need him now. All right, so in this case, I'll sign Julkinen because I know I'm going to use him as at least as a backup in the AHL. I know that. And I might leave the other guy not signed so he could just chill somewhere. Or you guys can let me know. Do you want me to sign him and then play him? Because we don't have to sign him right now. It's no big deal. We could sign him at any other point. He's still just chilling here. But yeah, you guys can let me know about that. If you want to just have a really shitty AHL duo, 66 and a 61, and boost them up, you guys can let me know about that. But for right now, I'm going to plan to just sign Julkinen and have him back up one of these guys. And then see if this guy will grow without me telling him to play anywhere. Not too sure if he will, but we'll see. Osner, yeah, going to hold off on still. Lear, yeah, I say Lear's, yeah, he's good. Play 4th line or something like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, really good deal probably to get this guy on, but I'm still going to do all the math. You got to always prepare. Always be trying to save money. You never know when that cap's biting you. All right, so I get him for right there. 1 year at that. Beauty. LeBerge. Yeah, he might jump up. He's decent. Not great defensively, but he's decent. And he could always... I think Keating I'll let go, though. Yeah, because Keating's nothing. I could probably let go of Keating and replace him with someone else. All right, LeBerge, though, I'll sign. Yeah, we'll sign LeBerge. 1 year. Oh, yeah. Really good deal. I'll do the math on that anyway, just see how... Yeah, I knew I can get him below. Right there, I'll have to do it. That's fine. Keating... I might just release that guy. He's not even that great offensively enough for the... He's got a great shot. Oh, he's got a fantastic shot. Yeah, he does. All right, so his shot is enough to make him be an AHLer, and I can get him for .850 for 1 year, which is insanely good. So, all right. I might want to bump it up because I changed his years, but he should be fine. Yeah, we'll get those guys. Zirkles. Fromm, same thing. Just to boost up AHL guys. He's insanely good. He might actually grow. I doubt it. Nah, he's not growing. All right, so yeah, we'll get him for just right there, something like that. I'm too lazy to do the math on that. We'll get Fromm. He's a good booster. Zirkles, maybe, because he is okay defensively. He's not great though, and I don't think he's getting much more. Yeah. We might want to turn over a leaf with some of these guys. I love Delorier. He's a great 4th liner. Rubtsov, I don't think we need this guy. No, he's done. Yeah, he's done. Bye. That guy for sure not. Okay. We're going to need some of these guys to be signed. We're going to restock some stuff, but we will need some of these guys to be signed for sure. Just for AHL stuff. Severson, red bottom 6, no. Yeah, that's going to free up some more space. Yeah, we probably will need to sign all those AHL guys, even if, yeah, just sign them anyway. Just still 1 year deals, too, some of them. Yeah, Zirkles. Should be able to get him there. Beauvillier. DeBrincat. Yeah, DeBrincat for sure, because he's... They're both good, but DeBrincat always produced well for the AHL. Yeah. Doesn't want... It's so weird he doesn't want a two-way deal. But whatever, pay him. Yeah, sign Beauvillier as well. Again, they could just play anywhere on the frickin' team. Doesn't really matter. Delorier, yes. I still want Delorier because he could play fourth line. If we move him out, then we move him out. But he's super cheap, and we need... Yeah, and it's not costing us any roster slots. We're staying the same because they were already signed. So we could still go ham. So Gaucher, I might want to sign him just because I don't know. He might turn 20 before the thing. Klimchuk, he's Canadian, so we could chill. Yeah, he doesn't need to do anything. He can chill. He's playing in the juniors. Gaucher, I'll sign just in case because we have the roster slots and we don't need to really do anything else. So we'll sign him just in case he can play AHL. I want to control where he plays. And goalies. All right, let's sim a day here, see what we got. I kind of went through everything, but we had plenty of money. We're not going to run into cap trouble immediately. Next year is the big one. We have to sign Konechny, everything like that. Yeah, it's going to be a big one next year. All right, advance a day. We should get everyone back. No one should decline. I was pretty smart about everything. Zirkel's rejected, okay. But everyone else accepted, and we should still have probably at least 20 mil. That's my guess. 30 mil, yeah. I always overestimate. Yeah. Jesus. So we could sign Alzner just to fucking trade the dude and sign him to a really good contract. That's very movable. Okay, so Zirkles wasn't happy. Screw you, dude. I'll just give you 1 mil flat then if you're going to be a dick about it. There you are. Okay. And that looks like everything besides Alzner. Klimchuk, we don't need to sign. Goalies. Yeah, you guys can let me know about McEachern, but for right now, I'll leave him unsigned. Alzner might as well just get... We need to sign someone anyway, but Alzner... Sign him to 1 year since we're just going to trade him anyway. Sign him for 1 year. I could probably get him... I can get him for an insanely good deal. Very movable contract. And we can find someone else to sign in free agency. But we're just going to hold on to this guy and trade him. Yeah, I was almost right on with that. Just trade him probably when the season begins, because, yeah, screw it, to be honest. I mean, it's value. Value's value. And that's insane that he just jumped back up there. Like, we got it. Like, sure, we had to pay him a lot of money last year just to get him in the top 6, but it was worth it. He played well in the top. He played in the top 6, and now he jumps back up, and we get to sign him for even less money than we were paying him in the top 6, and we could just fucking trade him for a team, and they want to have a top 4 guy. Like, that's crazy. We just basically got a bunch of free value. Like, his value would have shot back up too. And this, that's crazy. That's just insane. All right, well, okay, that's very interesting, like I said. All right, so let's advance another day here. We should get everyone, then we can check out who's going to be in free agency. And yeah. Alzner and Zirkles got them both. We could sim up to free agency now. All right. Good stuff. Hopefully there'll be a goalie, because we kind of need a spot filler goalie. If not, we could use Alzner to trade for a goalie. That's what we could use Alzner for, is to get that spot filler, because he's basically free value. All right, let's see who's going to be here in free agency. Okay, Gaudreau in free agency. Okay, good Branson here as well. Shen's back. Just every time we fucking just sign the guy and trade. Oh. Okay, Stetcher got really good. Wow. 87 for Stetcher. Some other guys here, but yeah. Gaudreau. Well, we are lacking the top line guy, like the Ovechkin. Alright, well, big chance. Come on, goalies, 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 goalies. Have a good goalie. Please have a good goalie. This has got to be a good goalie. Please give me a good goalie. Yes! So, not going to have him for long, but at least Cam Talbot's here. I'll give him 2 years. He'd probably start declining, but still 2 years. I could always, yeah. Cam Talbot. I think that's a good time. 34, sure. He might retire, but he might hang around another year. In which case, it still buys us time. Cam Talbot, yeah, 5-star reflexes. Great all-around goaltender. I think we go for Talbot here. he could. He's just a good, yeah, could help us. Just be a nice little spot filler starter. We're going to probably have to get more. And these goalies might not even pan out for what they are either, so we'll have to see. But we've had pretty decent luck with Reds so far, so hey, maybe Pulkkinen becomes a beast. All right, so there's Gaudreau, top guy, and Talbot. Let's see here. Jake Bean didn't turn out to be anything. Poor guy, he's tendered. I'm not going for that. All right, so let's search by the ages here and see if there's any nice little prospects here. Just give a quick look. See if anyone who jumps out. That guy's okay. I could sign a bunch. I could sign anyone basically over 70 now. Because we have a lot of space. But I want to make sure that they're at least over 70. Looks like they could grow. Oh, wow. Yeah, so still limited. But 73, nah, he's bottom 6, you know. But there's a couple up here that I want to sign. Like, ugh. I'll sign this McQuaid guy. McQuaid looking good because he's top 9 potential. He looks good. 2 teams interested, so yeah, sign him. This guy, yeah, so that's 2. Ullman as well. And then anyone else here? Helmerson I could sign. No real defenseman who we actually kind of need. Interesting. I could go for this guy, like someone like that, close enough, you know. Sign a guy or 2 like that. I have to sign him for 3 years, but yeah, you never know. Yeah, then immediately we get into the 22 areas. Yeah, kind of weird there. We don't need any potential goalies. We're fine on that front. We got the prospects. All right, so yeah, let me know about the signings. Let me know. Go for Gaudreau. Obviously, I want to go for Talbot. That's looking fantastic. And then we could use Alzner to trade for whatever the fuck we want. And we're looking good. Like probably like a second liner or something like that. I don't know. So we're in pretty good shape right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that draft. If I made the right decision moving back a lot of the times and just moving out of that draft because it looked pretty weak. But we still got some good potential. All right, we got a winger we have him in the bank. We got a couple goalies who might break out, and we didn't have to spend much on them. You know, we actually moved back from them. We got extra stuff to pick these guys in a sense. So, all in all, I think it was a successful draft, albeit a weird one, but we're in good shape. So let me know about the free agent signings, any trades that need to be made as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.